while since I've spent a weekend in the Florida Keys. To be honest, they kind of gotten too commercial for me over the years. But there's this one place that I kept hearing about that I just had to check out. Wow.
Mr. Aguirre, welcome to the Moorings.
Thomas, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
This is the Moorings Village in Isla Morada. A step back in time to what the Florida Keys were really like before the neon invasion and the concrete monstrosities were built.
It's awesome. It's tropical and I love the palm trees on the beach.
It is one of the most magical places I've ever been to. And it's only 90 minutes from home. The grounds are beautiful.
Thank you so much. It's we have 18 acres and 18 cottages spread around.
An old coconut plantation that became the Moorings estate in the 1930s. One main house and 3 cottages that evolved into the present-day Moorings Village.
It's my baby. You know, it's actually my teenager because I've been here for 20 years.
In the 80s, Hubert Baudoin was a French pro windsurfer whose board broke down on a sandbar just off the beach here. He swam to shore and fell in love with the property. Back then, just a rundown motel, a trash dump, overgrown with pesky Australian pine. But Hubert had a vision.
I love the place. It's amazing.
So Hubert bought it, fighting off developers who wanted to build huge condos, instead restoring it and transforming the Moorings into the native tropical paradise it once was. Hubert says he did it for the children he knew he would have someday.
And I knew they will ask me, you know, did you build this? So, you know, now with, like I said, with my daughter, I can take our little sailboat, and when we go sailing, we only see the coconut tree, and I think one day she'll realize, you know, what it is. I mean, it's, you know, we're only visitor on this planet for not long, so what are we going to choose to do?
The original house and cottages were painstakingly restored, and over the years, 15 more cottages were built, all faithful to the old Florida design and architecture, but each with its own personality and decor. I'm staying in the 2-bedroom mango house.
Wow. Isn't it a beautiful house?
This is all for me?
All for you.
I'm right on the water.
You are oceanfront.
That's my beach.
That's your private beach.
That is unbelievable. It's the most unresort resort you'll ever stay at. You're not a room number at the Moorings, you're family. And while there are lots of activities if you choose, beachfront yoga, paddle surfing, kayaking, even private fishing tours with Captain Matt. Nice cast. The main thing here is to relax and disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
You know what's really special about the Moorings is that you really get the impression of being on your own private island with your own private beach. I mean, check this out. The cottages are spaced apart just enough to give you complete privacy, if that's what you want.
You don't see people here.
You don't, what are you doing? This is my beach, man. What are you
Mine.
doing on my beach?
By the way, it doesn't get more romantic than the Moorings. While I was there, one couple got engaged. Another was on their honeymoon. And as for me, I fell in love with the Keys all over.